Every week we show you a dog, or like last week we had 3 puppies, available for adoption. But getting a dog or any pet is a big deal. It's not always easy. Kathy Madsen is back with some tips, a certified dog trainer at Preventative Vet. Thanks so much for being back.
Yes, of course.
You got a bag full of goodies, but I guess
Yes.
let me ask you first, what's the first thing that you advise people if it's the holiday season, Mommy, Daddy, let's get a puppy?
Yes, so the first thing I tell people is be realistic about what you can actually take on during the holidays. You're really busy, you have parties going on, work stuff, and while you do have a lot of time, if you take time off work or the kids are on break from school, it does give you a good amount of time to work with a new dog or a new kitten, things like that. So the holidays can be really good for adopting a new pet for your family, but really think about, am I going on vacation?
Right.
Am I going on vacation later in the spring when I really need to give that animal time to settle in, get used to the family and all of that? So really think about it.
I remember it's now been 15 years since we adopted our first dog, and we didn't know anything. We didn't Google anything. We just got the dog. We went to the newspaper and picked the dog that was available.
Right.
What sort of things should we do if we've made the decision we are going to do it, whether it's winter break or not? What's a good first couple of steps?
Yeah, so first thing you really want to do is connect with a veterinarian, because that's important. One thing too is a vet or a dog trainer can help you figure out what kind of dog or cat is best for your family, especially with all the different dog breeds and dogs out there. They can really help you figure out what size, what energy and all of that, what will do well with kids and other pets. But then think about all the supplies you'll need. So you can stock up beforehand, be ready. Don't go get your puppy and then go, oh, we have to go to this store. I don't even have a leash to take
Or
the dog
food,
outside.
right.
All of that stuff. So you really want to think about toys, chew toys, especially if you get a puppy. That's
Right.
really important. But really educate yourself as well. We have a 101 tips book at preventivevet.com that really gives you a broad overview of things that can be life-saving for your dog or cat. So really educate yourself, connect with the trainer. I just had a client call me last week saying, I'm adopting a dog this week, let's set something up. And that's so smart on her part, because that's planning ahead. It's setting yourself up for success.
And you talk about things that you need to know, and again, we didn't know. We had chocolate, grapes.
Right.
What are the ABCs of what the dog or cat, for that matter, can't have?
Right, so you want to make sure that they're not getting up all the food issues, so all the toxic things. Our big thing at Preventive Vet is xylitol. It's very toxic for dogs, and it's less known about than chocolate, right? A lot of people know chocolate's toxic. But for cats, things like lilies, especially as we get into the spring, later next year, those happen around Easter. Those can be really toxic. So you want to make sure you set up your house, prep your house, set it, puppy-proof it, right? Make sure that you hide those cords, anything that they might get into.
Real quick, if you have a pet, want to get a second pet, what kind of advice do you have, all things being equal?
Right, so take the introductions really slow, right? Make sure that you do a meet and greet. A lot of shelters and rescues make sure to do this as well, where they're meeting the pet beforehand, making sure they're getting along. Separation is great, slow introductions, lots of positive things. But one thing too is, as we get close to Christmas, if you realize, I want to get my kids a puppy or a kitten, rather than rushing into it, give them a certificate for Christmas instead of a puppy in a box, right? And you can give all the supplies with it. We have this free download on our website, preventivevet.com, that people can go to. Saves a lot of stress, and then they can be involved in picking out their puppy or kitten too.
Perfect, great stuff. Kathy, thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you.
us. Happy holidays,
You
and we'll see you
too.
again soon.